Yo, what's going on, guys? And today I wanted to talk about all the NBA trades. Yes, I broke every NBA trade on here. I was actually on a few of the trades. I was the first person to upload a video on YouTube about that trade. Either way, I want to hear your thoughts. Let's go through and grade every single trade that happened today. Like and subscribe. I just took a massive shit. My asshole hurts. I'm just kidding. But no, I'm not kidding. I'm actually not kidding, but let's get right into today's video. Like and subscribe for more content like this. So obviously we have to talk about the big one, James Harden, Ben Simmons trade, where the Sixers acquired James Harden and Paul Millsap. The Nets acquired Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 first-round picks. And honestly, both teams get an A, in my opinion. Why? Because look, James Harden and Paul Millsap, okay, they only gave up Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, and Andre Drummond, so Paul Millsap gives them another veteran up there who can play small ball big, and Charles Bassey might be the big man for them now. Down there, they might go into free agency and bring in DeMarcus Cousins, or maybe when Greg Monroe goes back in. Then you got yourselves over there on the Nets. Joe Harris looks like he might be out for the season, so Seth Curry replaces him. Ben Simmons, okay? Whew. Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant, Seth Curry, Kyrie Irving, and Andre Drummond. Wow, and now LaMarcus Aldridge and Patty Mills can move to the bench and be the six-mans that they were supposed to be. Fantastic. Christophe Porzingis to the Wizards. The Wizards, in my opinion, get an A. They gave up Davis Bertans and Spencer Dinwiddie, and they got a second-round pick and Christophs. That's a win. Kyle Kuzma, Christophe Porzingis at the front court. Then you have Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. I know Bradley Beal's out, so actually I take that back. You put Denny Avdia, then Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And now it does make it difficult because who's running the show? Because we traded Aaron Holiday and Montrezl Harrell, which I'll talk about later. So it does put a little predicament. So I'll actually put that as a B. The Mavs get a C. Spencer Dinwiddie? Did you just want to move off of Christoph's contract so bad that you took on Davis Bertans? That's bad. And my roommate's a Mavericks fan, and he was basically crying, texting me in tears. Then the 4-team trade. Marvin Bagley going to the Pistons. The Bucks acquired Serge Ibaka and 2 second-round picks. The Kings received Josh Jackson, which is an expiring deal, so is Trey Lyles. Josh Jackson, though, he hasn't really played this season, but he's actually someone who theoretically at this point could be a good defensive wing with the occasional offensive output. If he just can become consistent from 3, he has a place as a rotational role player. And Dante DiVincenzo. So now we're going to see probably De'Aaron Fox, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Jackson, Harrison Barnes, and Damontas Sabonis. I was surprised they didn't move on from Richaun Holmes, but yeah. So I give the Pistons, honestly, I give the Pistons a B. They didn't give up much. The Bucks get also a B. They got Serge Ibaka. And, I mean, I know the Kings gave up 2 second-round picks and 2 players, but Bucks and Pistons get a B. The Kings, in my opinion, get an A. They got Josh Jackson, Trey Lyles, and Dante DiVincenzo just for Marvin Bagley. What? What a deal. And then the Clippers, I guess they'll get a C. Rodney Hood and Sheme Ojale. Okay. Now, this deal. The Rockets get a C. The C, and so do the Celtics. The Rockets got Dennis Schroeder, Bruno Fernando, and Enes Kanter. Enes Freedom. He's getting waived. Dennis Schroeder. I don't know what they're doing with Dennis Schroeder right here because, in my opinion, Dennis Schroeder is an interesting guy because you look at this, and I have no idea, why. Because this deal doesn't move me. It's not a bad deal. I can't imagine they'll keep Dennis Schroeder or Enes Freedom on the roster, and Freedom has been waived. And it seems like Bruno Fernando was the draw for the Rockets because he's a decent enough big man project to throw in the development mix. He hasn't played much of it the last 2 seasons. He's a little undersized at the center, but he's got a big, relatively active body. And, this probably opens up a hell of minutes for Alperen Şengün. And if Schroeder does get waived, he gets quite a few looks from a team. And it'd be really funny if, Dennis Schroeder goes back to LA. And, yeah, Daniel Tice. Literally, the Celtics, all their moves was just to get off of the books. They were just trying to get off of the cap. My dog is just trying to make herself comfortable. Are you about to take a nap, girl? This dog is so... I wish you guys could see her. I'm, petting her right now. My little Doge. Now, the 6-player trade. But, like, look, trade deadline was wild. Let's continue. There were so many trades, okay? Let's do right here on... We could talk about the Damontas Sabonis trade, but we're not going to do that because there's no point in that. CJ McCollum, I've made a video on that. Karis LeVert, I made a video. Norman Powell, I made a video. Now, look, other deals. The Celtics trade for Derek White. That was a good deal. Romeo Langford, Josh Richardson, and just a first-round pick. That's an A. Derek White's phenomenal. I love Derek White. And, you know, the Spurs... I think the Spurs deserve a notion right here because if you look at it like, hey, I think what's awesome about this is Coach Emi Udoka was actually one of the assistant coaches in Derek White's first 2 seasons. And look, defensively, he knows the team concept and he can get good. And giving up a pick, I know it hurts a little bit, but White is like pretty freaking good. And I like the idea because Dennis Schroeder hasn't been like the answer, and Peyton Pritchard's like he's not consistent enough. So outside of Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and you know Jason Tatum and Robert Williams, they had a big hole right there. Now they have Derek White, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Robert Williams as their starting lineup, and I love that shit. Then I give a B to the Spurs because it sucks that after sending out Thaddeus Young essentially for a first-round pick, the Spurs clearly wanted more picks, and Josh Richardson ended up being valuable for them. He defends, he can knock down jumpers, and he's got good size and wingspan, and he can guard the 1 through 3. So this deal was literally for the pick because the Spurs now have DeJounte Murray, Lonnie Walker the 4th, Trey Jones, Joshua Primo, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, and now Josh Richardson. So, hey, I think they could, like I know it's going to be a little bit harder to make the play-in, but they could theoretically go for it. Now, the Wizards get themselves Vernon Curry, who's the son of Vernon Curry, senior, who played for the Miami Dolphins. Ish Smith returns in a second-round pick. Looks like Ish Smith's our starting point guard, or it's Raul Neto. But, yes, Ish Smith might potentially be the starting point guard for the Wizards. The Wizards, we get a C, bro. We should have gotten a first-round pick. Vernon Curry... I guess that, like, now that we have Vernon Curry, Christophe, Porzingis, Daniel Gafford, yeah, that's cool. But, like, that just sucks. And then Thad Young, Drew Eubanks for a first-round pick. I give that deal to the Raptors. I give the Raptors an A. I give the Spurs a B. They got a first-round pick, and they're going to cut Goran Dragic. I give the Wizards a C in this one, and I give a B to the Hornets, by the way. The Magic get a B, and the Celtics get a D. They traded future second-round pick and cash consideration for Bol Bol and PJ Dozier. That's it, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. An 8-minute video from me today, guys. That's it. I'm done. I can't make another video for you guys for a while. Goodbye.